Once a surplus food-producing area, this village, around 100 kilometers southeast of Addis Ababa, has transformed into nothing more than a bleak dust bowl. It's the same story in many villages in the region. Now, serious food shortages threaten much of Ethiopia's population. The executive director of the UN World Food Programme, James Morris, has warned that food aid supplies will run out at the peak of the drought crisis if additional resources are not drafted in. Morris, who completed a tour of Ethiopia this week, said more than 11 million Ethiopians could face the most acute and stark hunger of the year.
Well, my impressions are that there are a lot of people that are whose lives are very difficult these days. You see little children, not very tall, that are 3 years of age, that are sick, that have all kinds of difficulty. Essentially, schooling has come to a halt here. There is no water, there is no food, and people are frightened, as you would expect them to be.
During his trip, Morris discussed both emergency and development issues with the Ethiopian Prime Minister.
We've been very carefully managing the incoming resources and combining with the reserves we had. We've been able to cover most of the needs so far, but the reserves are being depleted very fast, and we need replenishments as soon as we can get them.
The United Nations attributes the current crisis not only to drought, but other compounding factors, such as AIDS, the conflict with Eritrea that ended in 2000, and economic decline.